body was made to move. The body was made to move. Right now, as you're looking at me, your heart is beating, pumping out blood. Your lungs be expanding and collapsing. Your eyelids are batting. Some people be tapping their feet. Some people be tuk on the table. One way or another, voluntarily or involuntarily, your body moves. So that is all exercise is about. Exercise is the intentional movement of our body parts. It's very easy. How much does it cost? Well, it depends how professional, how intense you want to make it. Okay? Hi, welcome back to the Chit Chat with the African in Ecuador. My name is Dorcas. This month and for the past 2 months, we have been talking about the cost of weight loss. Okay, we are in the second chapter where we're talking about monetary expenses on the journey of weight loss. Last week we saw how much it costs in your diet. This week we're looking at how much you're going to need to invest for your exercise routine. Depending on the exercise you choose to do, how much does it really cost? We're going to start from the simplest to the most complex or to the most expensive. So we're going upwards. So your first and cheapest and easiest exercise is walking. It doesn't cost anything. Frankly, it doesn't cost anything. Anybody can walk. You can walk anywhere. You can walk indoors, outdoors. You can even walk on your bed. If you're laying on your back on your bed and you are doing bed bugs or bicycle, you are moving, you are walking with your feet in the air. Okay, and how much does that cost? Basically nothing. If you're standing in the kitchen, walking around the house, doing some house chores, cleaning, mopping the floor, vacuuming your carpet, you are moving body, you're moving your feet, you're walking in some way or another. Now, if you want to take it as an exercise towards losing weight, do you really need any gadget or any equipment to walk? The answer is yes, and the answer is no. So the first thing will be how long do you want to walk for? And where do you want to walk? Are you walking indoors or outdoors? If you're walking indoors, basically you will need a wristwatch or time teller, which is not a necessity. I think what you will need would be um, I forgot the name now, that device that measures your steps on your wrist if you want it, or you can just set up the timer on your phone if you don't have a wristwatch and start walking. That will not cost you much. A timer should cost between these days everything starts from online. It should cost between, I don't know, $10 to $15 for the cheap one, and depending on the range you want to buy. Padded stockings, thick stockings if you're walking in the house, and tights, like for your tights, and a good bra top, a good t-shirt or a good top for sports. Probably if you're in the house, you want something sleeveless, airy to help you ventilate, so something sleeveless. So you can always use a singlet in the house and a good bra top and a pair of tights and a pair of walking shoes. Like I put somewhere on the screen, I'll give you examples. And those do not really cost much. A good set of tights from Amazon or Temu will take you, say, $10, $5, depending on where you're buying them from. A good pair of walking stockings also starts from $2 to $5. You get a good pair that will last. Now, if you are going to walk outside, then I would advise you have your walking shoes. Why walking shoes? Walking shoes will be essentially beneficial to those of us who have flat feet or very high arched feet, to give you that comfort to support your heels. One of the things that made me to stop going out was that I ran my lifestyle shoes to the ground because I began to enjoy the outdoors. I began jogging, and they were not meant for jogging, which provoked the inflammation of my heels, what is popularly known as plantar fasciitis. And so I stopped going for walks outside like on a daily basis. It is something that I do as a leisure activity with my husband, once in a while. And I usually love to walk around when I go shopping. So I wear my lifestyle shoes for that, which are also not expensive. They start from anywhere $20 to $150 depending on your pocket. Okay, so those are not expensive. So that will be plan one exercise and how much it will cost. So we're talking about the price of a, a walking shoes or lifestyle shoes, your tights, your bra tops, and a good pair of walking stockings if you're going to be walking indoors. Number two will be if you take it a step higher, increase the intensity, you could opt for dance therapy. Not dance therapy in the clinical sense of the term, but rather like dance workouts such as Zumba, cardio dance, belly dancing in the house. Those do not require a lot of equipment either. They just need also a good pair of tights, a good pair of stockings. So it's the same budget. We're looking between $10 to $15. And lest I forget, you need a good water bottle for either exercise because they are very high aerobic exercises. You're going to sweat a lot if you walk very fast to increase your heart rate. So a good water bottle should take you, say, $5, depending on how expensive you also want it. Most of them come with handles. I have water bottles in the house that I do use. In fact, this is my water bottle. It was, it contained a malt drink, but it's a 1 liter bottle. So I've got four of these that I fill up every day. I try to take as much as two or three, depending on how thirsty I am. But in trying to increase my daily water intake, I bought these ones. It's 1 liter so that I know that every time I take more than two, I've taken at least 2 to 3 liters a day. It's just for measurement. You can do what you want to do. And they fit nicely into my shopper's bag. So when I go shopping and I know that I'm going to do some window shopping, I also have one of these in there. Sorry, my throat is dry. So that is that. And then another thing that we need to add if you're trying to intensify your walking or your dance class may be resistance band. Something that you can put on your ankle to stretch to widen your thighs when you walk in the house, which is one of the reasons why I like to do workout sessions indoors because I can exercise other parts of my body. So I can do movement that I necessarily will not be doing on the road. You can carry weight and other things. So if you're comfortable in going outdoors and you want to mix with people, then your next budget you'll be considering will be the gym. For gyms, also, thanks to today's technology, the prices vary depending on your neighborhood. So the cheapest is $10. Actually, I've seen some gyms here that go as low as $5, where they just have, I think, the elliptical cycle and the treadmill, and then you use them. You pay $5 to use the two machines or the machines that they have. They don't have trainers, so it's just like they're hiring out equipment for those of us who don't want to buy equipment. And then the more you pay, the more amenities you have. Some come with a trainer, some come with um, group packages, so where you can pay as a group and have a trainer in it. And those factors are what will determine how much you will pay. So we're looking at the price of a gym registration fee. Most times starts from 50 to 200 depending on where you are again. And so a once-off registration fee, say $50, $30 even if you're lucky depending on the neighborhood, and then a monthly fee of $10 to $20 will knock you off to between 50 to 70. If you can afford that, you have the advantage also of having equipment at your disposal. Then another outdoor and indoor activities that you may engage in after walking, which usually stretches, will be your yoga, Barre, Pilates. And those are very good because after you go for a good walk, you need to stretch out the muscles of your legs, your thighs, and the other parts of your body. And for those, you will need a yoga mat. A very good yoga mat will knock you off $20 to $25. There are cheaper options from 5 to $10, but those are not very, I discovered they don't really grip the ground properly. So we're looking at $25 for that. We're looking at yoga blocks, which good yoga blocks start also from $7 to help you do the postures that you need to do during the sessions. And if you're doing Pilates, you will need a Pilates ball, which also will cost you anywhere from $10 to $15, again, depending where you're shopping from. So if you go to a gym, you most likely are going there with a video already on your phone that you want to exercise. You already have an exercise program in mind. But if you're going to the gym for the first time and the gym or your membership at the gym does not cover a physical trainer, your next option will be to join a fitness class. Why the fitness class? The fitness class will help you to have access to a trainer. What a fitness class does is that it's not only you, you have a group of people coming together and splitting the fee of the personal trainer, which brings down the budget to somewhere around 35, $25, depending on how much the personal trainer is charging. Okay, so that will be your next option. That should put you between 25 to $35 per month or sometimes per fitness program. But if you like in-person training sessions, which means the person will come to your house or you go to their personal studios, those people charge anywhere from 60 to 100 to $150, and it's expensive, but the plan is personalized or customized rather, and that will cost you, like I said, that will cost you 60 to $100 a month. However, having said that, an online trainer will be a better option, if not your best option. Why? Because of the flexibility. A lot of us lead very busy lives, and so if you have an online trainer, you can easily change your schedules. It gives you, it removes the stress of where, of when, of who. It removes the stress of looking for a, it takes out the stress of looking for a gym that has the facilities you need. It takes out the stress of time. Okay, so you have fitness companies that offer you these online personal trainers. You are not usually stuck up with one of the personal trainers. There is always a personal trainer to attend to you. They will do this by sending you messages, videos. Some go as far as even having affiliations to gyms, to exercise studios, where you can go to exercise for the day. That is the videos that they send you. They already provide you a studio or a gym where you can do that. Or if you have a few equipment in the house, they give you videos to do that. So it works both ways with with those fitness companies. So there's a trainer that can help you at home, or they send you to their own affiliated studio for yoga or ballet, or affiliated gym for exercises that need equipment. So that would be your best options. And it is so flexible also in price that the cheapest I found was Flexit. Flexit is so flexible, like the name says, that they charge between 35 to 45 for 30 to 45 minutes, which is roughly $1 per minute. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. And I like it because you have the option of either taking a 45-minute session or a 1 hour session, which will also knock you between 45 to 65 minutes rather. And you can do that as a group also with your friends. So one person pays and then you go to a house, or both of you, all of you, two or three of you would go to that studio for that set time period and have access to that facility. Okay. Another one that I saw was Kickoff, and they charge $95 per month, and they also come with a personal trainer. They give you free videos, they give you access to some studios, and then you also have Trainiac, which will knock you off $90 per month. So that is for online personal trainer. So it's good that we can do that. So you can do as a group. If you want a person, you go to a fitness class together, or you can have an online trainer where you can pay. But I think with the online trainer, if you're going to do that as a group, it will usually be the package where you will do from home. Then you guys can just watch the videos and exercise in the comfort of a friend's house or your own house, depending on how you arrange that. Having said that, those are all the financial expenditures I can foresee if you're going to take your exercise aspect of your weight loss journey serious, if you're going to take it a notch further. So we talked about running shoes, we talked about resistance bands, we talked about tights, good sports bras for ladies. You really need a very good sports bra. There is no compromise on sports bra. If I didn't mention it, the price is there. There are good ones ranging anywhere from a good one will range. There are good sports price ranging anywhere from $35 to $50. They are worth investing in. And if you're going to go jogging, then please do not use your lifestyle shoes. They are not made for that. There is a difference between your lifestyle shoes or walking shoes and a running shoes. The running shoes are constructed differently and embedded with gels so that they can bear the impact of your feet landing and taking off from the ground. While you can walk with your running shoes, you cannot run with walking shoes. Okay, so like to summarize, I said you don't really need a pair of walking shoes, but and then you have your walking socks, your socks or padded socks. If you're going to be doing it indoors, then you need your phone. Everybody has a phone, or you're watching me on your screen. It's free. Basically, it's free if you're on low budget. Exercises are free. There are exercises for as short as 5 minutes online that you can do that cost you $0, 0 cents, zilch. Okay, so you just and if you don't, for some reason, are not connected to the internet, but you're watching it, means you have access to data. You should have music on that device that you're listening to. Put on some music and dance. Okay, and get moving. It is free. Do not forget to share this if you found it useful with a friend who is trying to lose weight. Do not forget to like. Do not forget to subscribe. And I would love to hear from you in the comment sections below. Bye bye. Remain blessed and successful in your weight loss goals.